Hello? Hello, hello. Dmitry, can you hear me? Oh, hello. Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello.
Oh, finally. Someone responded. Can you hear me? Or no?
Yes,
Because okay, because I'm trying to. Oh, Dmitry. Yeah, Dmitry can't hear me.
Dmitry, I just sent the instruction for Dmitry.
Okay, Misha, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes.
Okay. Well, there's today two similar names, so okay, good. So good evening to everyone. Good to see you. That despite a holiday, you decided to spend this evening studying English, learning something new and interesting. Misha, could you tell something about yourself? Yes, you're the one with the nick Misha.
I'm Michael, I'm 21, or 22. I'm from Samara, and my family from Samara too. Now I try to join airport company because I'm pilot. Now I want to improve my knowledge of English because it is very important in my job.
Yes, obviously, yeah. So, how long have you been studying English?
I have studied English since 2010.
I see. Okay. Dmitry, can you hear me now or still can't? I guess not, yeah, because he's not responding. All right, so let's start our discussion. And today we are going to talk about bad habits and addictions. There is one man said, bad habits are like a comfortable bed, easy to get into but hard to get out of. Do you agree with this statement, Misha?
I'm Michael and I'm Misha.
You'll be Misha, and then there's Mikhail. Yeah.
Please repeat the main thing, your question.
Okay. One man said bad habits are like a comfortable bed, easy to get into but hard to get out of. Do you agree with this statement?
First, I don't have bad habits, but now I want to I want to speak about this theme because it is very interesting and it is very important and in actual life.
Yes. But what do you think? Did you understand the principle of this quotation about bad habits? So why this man compared bad habits with comfortable bed? Did you get the point?
Why people have bad habits?
Not even like why people have bad habits. It's more like the meaning of this quotation is about. Maybe Mikhail, did you get the meaning of this quotation? That bad habits are like a comfortable bed. Yeah, it's like it's easy to get into but hard to get out of.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the point is that, right? You can easily catch a bad habit, right? Like it's so easy to get into comfortable bed, but when you try to get out of it, it's really difficult. Yeah. So you told me already that you don't have any bad habits, right, Misha? Mikhail, do you have any bad habits?
As I understand, no. But maybe it's better to ask people near me.
Okay. Maybe you know anyone who has bad habits. Maybe some of your friends, or maybe your partner, or anything. Misha, do you know anyone with bad habits?
Yes, of course. All my friends have bad habits, such as smoking. And some of these people try to give up smoking.
Yeah, give up or quit smoking. Yeah, you can say.
Smoking, and only 2-3 days they have no smoke. They don't smoking, but after smoking, they start smoking again. They don't know how to smoking forever, broken or give up smoking for a long period of time.
I see. Yeah, it's really difficult. And we have Mary join us. Good evening, Mary.
Hello, how are you?
Okay, and you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good to see you here with us tonight.
And I too.
Me too. It's
me too.
Me too. All right. So we're talking today about bad habits and addictions. Do you have any bad habits?
Yes, I think I have one. I smoke.
Oh, I see. We'll just talk about, as Misha said, that many of his friends also have these habits. Have you tried to quit smoking?
Yes, I try a lot of time, but it's very difficult. So I still smoke.
And how long have you been smoking? Your experience?
I don't know. Maybe 5 years.
Oh, well,
maybe more.
It's quite a long time, and then the longer you do it, the harder to quit. Well, what have you tried? Maybe what methods have you tried in order to quit?
Not smoke. That's all. I not believe in some method, maybe some pills or something like that. I think only if you really want, you can do it. You can quit.
Yeah. So, what's missing? Do you think? Why you can't give it up quite yet?
I have really bad mood when I quiet, and everything irritate me around, and I maybe how to say we will сила воли.
Well, maybe not enough strength. Yeah, strength to do so. I don't remember exact word. Or willing, yeah, or intention. Maybe you're not very persistent on it. Okay. What other bad habits do you know besides smoking, or you consider it as a bad habit, Misha?
The next bad habits I know it is use drug, alcohol, and another types of drugs such as smoking, the marijuana.
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 Okay. Maria, what other bad?
I think sometimes people use bad word, something like that, and sometimes people have a lot, eat a lot. I think it's bad habit, and I don't know. Maybe sometimes people have maybe more very critical and say something bad for other people. It's like bad habit.
Have critical mind.
Sometimes maybe people not washing hand when they come home.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. So we see there are different kind of bad habits. Some of them are really serious, right? And they're obvious. And some of them maybe not quite serious, but also they're not good or they're not healthy. Well, what do you think about such a habit as always arriving late?
Late?
Yes.
This is late?
Sorry?
What is it? Oh, late.
Late means that not being on time. You always...
I understand. I see what is late.
What do you think? What do you think about this habit?
I think that people becomes more lately nowadays in semester. Because when the people is late, they call another people, another man, another friends, and say, "I'm sorry, I'm late," and it is very bad because you stay bad weather and wait your friends will not be exactly. He is not arrived at exactly time.
Yeah, I agree with you. Someone has really bad noise, kind of like background noise. It's kind of difficult to listen. Maybe check your devices. Try to maybe fix it. Okay, Dmitry, can you hear me now? Or still you having a problem? No, still not. Okay, Maria, what do you think about this habit, always being late for meetings or for work?
I think it's my big problem all my life, in school, in university, in work.
I see.
I have this big bad habit, but I don't know. I understand when people do it.
I see. Well, I'll tell you a secret. I'll tell you a secret. You're not alone who has this bad habit. I have this habit also, and this is kind of problem when you try to manage your time and then like oops you're late again. Yeah, but I agree with Misha that it's this habit that needs to be worked on because well, it's not good for other people to make them wait. And when you always late, then you start to have a bad reputation. Like people know that you will arrive, but when? That's the question. Okay. Let's see. What about habit sleeping too much?
It's a good habit.
It's a good habit. Do you
The opportunity to sleep much, I think, is a good habit. But when the people sleep a lot, it can lead to the people don't make a lot of job this day.
Not much work, you mean? Yeah, you can do a lot. Yeah, yeah. When you wake up, let's say at noon, yeah, then you snacked, had shower, then half of the day is already gone. Yeah.
The more we sleep, the more we want to sleep.
Yeah, that's also true. Maria, do you sleep a lot or no?
No, I don't know. Sometimes a lot, sometimes not a lot. But I think I go to bed very late, so I wake up very late. But not all time I sleep a lot. But I think it's not bad habit, because if a person sleep a lot, the person has a high level of melatonin. It's hormone, so it can help to be healthy, to not become older.
Do not get age quickly. Yeah, because lack of sleep can make you look bad, and yeah. So you need to be balanced. Rest is good, but when you sleep too much, it's also might be a bad habit for you. Mikhail, do you sleep a lot or no?
When on holiday, I sleep a lot, but I try to get up early. And it is very difficult when we have not to go to a business or go to a lesson. And I think we started to go late. We started to go late at bed due to social state.
Network, yes, to use social networking.
Social networking. every people, I think, before sleep, enter your profile in social network and look the last news, the last pictures when your friends can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. What about such a habit like watching too much TV or maybe using too much of the internet? Michael.
On the one hand,
Mm-hmm.
on the one hand, yes, it's right.
In one hand,
On
yeah.
one hand, is good when the internet, in case of when people try to use a lot of new useful information.
Mm-hmm.
But if it is only when the people don't know what to do now and they try to spend your free time in internet, I think it is bad.
Mm-hmm.
I think the reading is the best idea with respect to use the internet.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Maria, what do you think about habit, maybe watching too much TV or using too much internet?
I think it depends on how useful information you get. If it's TV, I don't know. I think TV it's all bad habit because I don't see any useful information in this case. But about internet, sometimes some people work in internet, so they must do this. Sometimes people find useful information in internet, but if it's a waste of time, I think it's bad habit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, and you know, too much information is not good because you might be overloaded with a lot of information and just and quite often the information you receive is not positive information, right? More and more we read about wars, crime, other maybe like natural disasters. Imagine if you read all this information a lot. So that's
But maybe it's not news, maybe it's special information about work, about maybe education, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, this means that you spend time useful, right? Doesn't mean that you have it's not a bad habit when you like to study, right? And you dedicate a lot of time studying and you use internet to do so. I wouldn't say that's a bad habit, yeah, but let's say watching TV, yeah, it's, as you say, the information isn't very good, yeah. So the same way, the use of internet, if it's not related to work or maybe study, then it might be also bad for you. Misha, you wanted to add something, or no?
I think the uses internet is good, but sometimes you're right. We involve with bad information, the worst information, a lot of spams, and a lot of the other unuseful information, and we have to use these sites such as Wikipedia in case of we have to get a lot of interesting information and try to avoid the negative website.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Another bad habit, it's skipping breakfast. Mikhail, do you eat your breakfast or
Yes,
regularly? Regularly, yes.
yes, of course. I think the breakfast is the important part of eating in your day.
Yeah, and I agree with you. Maria, do you eat your breakfast or you skip it?
I eat when I want. If I want to eat in the morning, I eat. If I don't want, I not eat.
So you skip breakfast quite often, yeah?
I don't know. I prefer tea in the morning.
I see.
Maybe and something sweet. Sometimes only tea.
I see. Well, but actually, it's good. Tea, coffee, it's just a snack. So, but as Misha said, breakfast is important because it gives you lots of energy that you need in order to accomplish your work. And don't think like all the time that I need to eat.
Sorry.
Okay.
I read different meaning about breakfast. Some people think that the body not I don't know how to say not work in the morning. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm busy.
Okay. All right. Michael, welcome back.
I'm sorry. My grandma called me, so I must to answer.
Yeah.
I must answer.
Yeah. We had a short break, telephone break. Seems like you've got the phone calls at the same time. So, all right. So we discussed the breakfast issue. That Maria has a different opinion about breakfast.
Yeah, because body not recover after sleep, so and maybe a lot. How to say остатки еды.
Leftovers. Yeah.
Leftovers. Eat.
Food leftovers. Yeah.
Food leftovers in body must. I don't know how to say finished for morning, and person better to eat maybe little left, but it depends on person. Sometimes won't eat in the morning, sometimes prefer maybe afternoon. So I think it's normal.
Okay.
We have to drink 1 glass of water before starting to eat. It can help to
digestion. It helps for digestion. Yeah, it starts kind of like engine to start the engine. Yeah, your stomach start work. I think you, Misha, you're a healthy eater, right? You about eating healthy and having good or healthy lifestyle.
Yes, I try to continue healthy. And because it is very important in my profession to be a healthy people, exceptionally healthy people, because a lot of people depends on my health and
or well-being. Yeah, if you're a pilot.
If I don't eat healthy, I can take the wrong decision and a lot of dangerous situation. Or
yeah, I understand. Okay, is Dmitry can hear us now? Dmitry? Yes, no?
Yes.
Okay, finally. Hello to you also. Okay, welcome to our discussion again. Can you tell us a few words about yourself to begin with?
I am 24 years old. I am from Russia, from Novosibirsk. I am ex-cadet of aviation school, like as Mikhail. I and he are friends. We are friends. That's all I think.
Okay. Thank you for your presentation. So join in. Yeah, as you could, maybe you could hear, we talked about bad habits, and we continue this topic. What do you think about drinking too much coffee, Maria? Is it?
I think it's normal.
It's normal. Okay.
I don't know. I don't like. I not drink a lot of coffee, so I don't know. Maybe it's really people can feel they self bad after that. But I think it's not really bad. Maybe a lot of coffee, it's bad.
Okay.
It can help to walk after sleep, but I listen the green apple is better to help wake up, walk after sleep.
To wake up. I see.
You say I listen, or could you repeat? Mikhail, could you repeat last sentence?
I listen that the green apple helps to walk is better.
Sergey, is it possible to say I listen, or?
Yeah, I heard. It's correct to say I heard that well, eating green apples is good or help you to awake.
Yeah. Not to listen.
Listen, no, you listen to something, right? You listen to music. Maybe you listen to a teacher, but you hear something. Like hear the noise. I hear the information.
I understand. I see.
Yeah, I heard something. Dmitry, do you drink a lot of coffee?
Yes, I drink a lot of coffee every day. It helps me to feel very good, and I don't want to sleep.
I see. So how many cups a day can you drink, or maybe you usually drink?
Maybe 4 or 5 cups of coffee in a day.
Okay. Is it like a really strong coffee, or maybe like a coffee drink like Nescafe or something?
Maybe Nescafe. Nescafe Gold.
I see. Okay. So you don't think that drinking too much coffee is a bad habit?
I think it is true. I think it is don't influence my health badly.
Okay.
What about this? I think the coffee leads to black teeth. Lead to black teeth.
Yeah, Misha is a healthy eater, so he of course will defend a healthy lifestyle. Yeah. Okay. Another thing. What about eating too much junk food? Do you think it's good or bad, Maria?
I think it's bad. Because sometimes it can be very bad for our I don't know how to say instant organ. Yes. So and we can to get allergy because very much component in this food. So I think it's bad.
Maria, how often do you visit fast food restaurants?
Never.
Never?
Never. But I sometimes maybe to buy crisps.
You
but
buy crisps?
Very seldom. Maybe once in 2 months.
Oh, I see. Let me guess, Misha. You have never been at fast food restaurants.
But I sometimes go to McDonald's and.
Oh, really?
And now it is not very good for my health, but I'm like is it I like it is food.
You like it.
Because
like an advertisement. Yeah, I like it.
This food is very tasty, and this food is has a lot of calories.
Calories. Yeah, and it's quite addictive, isn't it? Yeah, when you try.
I try to avoid this food.
And what do you usually order from McDonald's?
What?
What do you usually order from McDonald's?
I'm usually ordering it is Big Tasty and Big Tasty and orange juice.
Orange juice.
Sometimes I like to I like the potatoes, free potatoes.
French fries. It's called French fries.
French fries.
Or British people would say chips. Yeah, there is a Americans call it French fries, and British call them chips. Yeah. Okay. Dmitry, do you eat junk food?
I don't understand what means junk.
Junk food, well, unhealthy food such as like fast food or maybe like chips, fizzy drinks, a lot of sugary food.
Well, I try to eat this food very seldom. Of course, this badly influence our health.
Okay, I see. How often do you visit such place, or maybe you buy fast food?
I don't buy fast food, and I try to buy normal food and cooking this food at home.
At home, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. guys, what do you think about cursing or saying bad words?
Bad words.
Yeah, bad words or cursing.
Can you type?
Yeah, I'm doing it now. Well, there are synonyms, right? Bad words, or or to use a bad words, or to to cursing.
I think that people have to avoid the curse. And the reading books helps people to do it.
Well, in your opinion, what is the cause that people use such words in their life, Dmitry? What makes people use bad words? Is it a lack of vocabulary or something else?
Sorry, but I don't understand your question.
So you understand, we're talking about cursing or using bad words, right? In your speech.
For example, I think that people use this words in case of stressful situation. Sometimes the people use these words, and of course, when the people worried.
When people are worried.
These types of words uses
automatically, yeah.
Automatically, and people don't understand how they say it.
I see. Okay, so Dmitry, do you understand now?
No.
No, still not. Still not.
Maybe we don't want to speak with you. No.
Who didn't understand that word? I just can explain part of them. Блин, например, но похлеще, так можно сказать иногда.
Yes. It's like, yeah, it's a soft version of it.
В русском языке много таких матерных слов, это bad words.
Yes. So, do you understand now, Dmitry?
Yes, I understand. And I think that we have to avoid the pronunciation of these words. We don't
look like good.
Okay, Maria, what do you think about this habit, and what is the cause of people using bad words?
I never use this word, but I understand when other people use this. Sometimes it's when people necessary to express their feeling. So they use this word. Sometimes it's about a short dictionary.
A lack of vocabulary, you mean?
Yeah. Lack of vocabulary. So sometimes it's different.
Okay. Do you use bad words in your speech, Maria?
She said she does not, of course.
Oh, maybe I couldn't hear. Okay. Well, I used to, when I was younger, when I was a teenager, I used to use a lot of bad words. But sometimes people think it's really cool when you use it. You know, put these words in your language, and you're like, oh. And it was really difficult for me to quit this habit. But then I realized that it's not good, and there are many other words that you can express your feelings with, and it was quite difficult. But when every time I wanted to say something like this, I had to stop myself, say, oh no, I need to say it differently.
But Sergey, it's the most useful, one of the most useful words, because it works like to put how to say in the pauses of the text. Yes. I read it's like some of these words. It's on the in the list of most useful words is like 90 or 100 in the position.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. Sometimes.
Without как союзы.
To join, like you mean for conjunction, yeah, to combine two words together, right? Or two phrases together, yeah, conjunction. Mm-hmm. Yes, yeah. There are many jokes about this this subject when like people trying to use normal speech, nobody understands. It's easier to say in the like non-formal way. Mm-hmm. Okay, another habit. What do you think when people wearing headphones for hours or for a long time? Do you think it's a bad habit or it's okay? Headphones. Well, headphones.
But could you repeat all the question?
Well, when someone uses or wears headphones for hours or for a long time, do you think it's a bad habit?
What is the headphones?
Okay. Could you repeat your question?
So is it? Do you think like nowadays when you walk on the street, you see many people they just plug their ears with headphones or earphones. So do you think? Do you consider this a bad habit or no?
On one hand, it is a bad habit because it is reflected on your health.
Reflects, yeah, it reflects.
Reflected on your hands. On the other hand, when the people use their headphones, they dive in your walk, dive in your music, and other people don't how to say applied.
Don't distract.
Don't distract you, and you feeling is good. You feel yourself.
You feel good. Yeah. Okay. Dmitry, what do you think about this point?
Well, I think it is bad habits because, for example, if we walk along the street, we may not hear, for example, car. Maybe somebody can ask us about everything, and I try to don't put on
Don't.
pants. That's all, I think.
Okay.
The
Thank
best
you.
place for use of headphones, I think, is social transport.
It's what? Sorry.
It is social transport such as bus, subway, or another.
Well, yeah, it's good when you are, traveling. It's good way to, to kill the time and just.
Yes, of course.
It makes your journey more enjoyable. Yeah, but as Dmitry say, on the street it might be dangerous, and when somebody try to ask you a question, you just simply can't hear and might ignore this person. Yeah. And other people will hesitate to approach you. Yeah, they will like, oh, he will not hear me anyway, so why bother? Okay, let's talk a little bit about addictions. How would you describe the word addiction? What does it mean, Dmitry?
I don't understand diction.
Addiction.
What it means.
Diction. Maybe is it
What is the question? What is addiction?
Addiction, yeah. Can you give a definition of the word addiction?
It's like a thing that you do all the time. You understand?
It's very bad.
Yes.
Because, these bad habits, they full destroy your health, and the people don't understand what to do when they in addiction.
Yeah. Well, sometimes bad habits may lead you to an addiction, right? First you have a habit, then you have an addiction to something. So the definition of the word addiction is physical and psychological dependence. So you depend. You cannot live without it. So you dependent on something, right?
That is, I see this is the people when use the addiction of these types of people. This is people have a lot have these people depends on a lot of it.
Yeah.
And it's very difficult to give up this bad habits. And sometimes I had these addictions such as opium used to decrease the pain in case of medicines procedures.
Yes. Well, the simplest examples of addiction is alcohol addiction or drug addiction. Well, smoking is also an addiction. Yeah. So it's when you become dependable, that you feel that you need something, some substance in order to carry on doing what you want to do. Right. When do anything before they have a dose of alcohol or some type of drug. Only after that they're able to to do something. Can you name maybe examples of addictions besides like alcohol or drug addiction?
The names of famous people?
No. I mean another kind of addictions. So the most common we discussed that maybe drugs, alcohol. What else can people be addicted to?
I think it is smoking.
Well, yeah, smoking. It's the most common. Anything?
For me.
Sorry?
It's for me.
Uh-huh.
It's the junk food.
Yes. Well, you could say a food addiction.
Food.
Yeah, it might be junk food. It might be chocolate, right? It might be other type of food that you're so addicted to it. You cannot live if you without this food. Yeah. Okay. How about gambling?
Gambling is right.
Casino, you know, cards, roulette is gambling.
One moment. It can lead to spend money a lot at when you how to say hazard.
Well, this is kind of like when you hazard. But you gamble, actually, you know, that's what you're doing. The word gamble, yeah, and
when you're gambling, you don't realize how much you spend money, and spend your nerves.
Yeah. Okay. Have you ever gambled, Dmitry?
No. I have no
this addiction. That's what we talk.
Addiction from the gambling. This it may lead to a lot of problem with family, of course. I think we have to avoid these situations.
Okay. Can we be addicted to work, Michael?
What?
Can we be addicted to work?
Addicted to work in my work?
Well, to any work.
I don't catch the information. What did you say?
Well, maybe you heard such expression as a workaholic.
Workaholic?
Yes.
Workaholic. This is algorithm. Well, okay, I understand what is workaholic. I think it is on one hand it is good, on the other hand it is bad. One is why it is bad. Because when we work a lot of time and we spend your time for work, we don't see your friends, or we don't see your family, and why we have to work a lot if we don't try your money, try your spend for your family. I think this this side is bad. But on the other hand, the workaholic is good because you can reach your dreams, reach your state of life.
Okay, thank you. Dmitry, are you a workaholic?
I think that I'm a workaholic because I like to work and do it well, do well my job. What else? It helps me to earn a lot of money. Of course, I think. And I think if I will work if I work long time, I may kill time, and of course I may don't put on handphones. Example.
I see. Okay. How about the internet addiction? Misha, are you are you addicted to the internet?
No, I have this attitude because I use internet a lot, and it can help me to find necessary information. Try to help me to learn English, of course. But I think this is also reflected on my eyes health.
Yeah, it's unhealthy. Yeah, it's bad for your sight.
Yes, I think it's a bad worse. It's not useful for my health.
It's not good. Yeah, it's not, or not beneficial, if you want to say, not beneficial for your health. Dmitry, are you addicted to the internet?
Yes, of course. I try to surf the internet constantly to find out a lot of new and interesting things. At the last time, I tried to surf the internet only to find out something interesting. I don't play some games and
Watch serials.
No, I don't watch some serials now at the last time, and I try to spend time. I try to spend time. I try to don't spend time a lot of time in a social
network, social networking.
Not social network.
Okay. All right, guys. It's about time to finish our lesson. We discussed different habits, different addictions today. Well, I wish you to stay healthy and avoid bad habits and any kind of addiction. Still, stay healthy and wealthy, because addictions lead to poverty. Yeah, they not. You will not be wealthy if you're addicted to something or someone.
Thank you.
Yeah, I hope it was useful information today, and I'm looking forward to see you next Saturday at 8 o'clock and another interesting topic.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.